How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope that you guys are all having a great day. If you guys could, please give this video a thumbs up if you guys do really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, make sure you guys hit that bell notification button. That way you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. And as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives, talking about the Equalizer 2. If you guys have missed out on my first Equalizer review, I do have a playlist here on the channel, and I do plan on watching and reviewing the Equalizer 3 when it does drop on Labor Day weekend, which is going to be very, very, very soon. So this film came out in 2018. It is rated R. It's about 2 hours long. And this is the sequel to, of course, the highly loved original Equalizer from 2014, and this delivers a vigilante-like thriller action story. Unfortunately, it very much doesn't do anything new with that concept. It is everything you have seen from that type of concept done a million times before. There's really nothing new with that type of concept, and there's no real character growth. There's really no character arcs. This is just a revenge story. So Denzel Washington's character of Robert just goes on this revenge spree of the assassination of his friend Susan. And that's what the film focuses on, is just a revenge plot. Like, it feels like they saw Taken 3, and they're like, we need to do that, but we're going to make it rated R. And I just... It does feel like the first Equalizer film should have been the only one. I'm still going to stand by that. I haven't seen the third one yet. But as it stands right now, and this being the first time I've ever seen the Equalizer 2 to do this review for you guys, because I still think that the first film is just good on its own merit. Like, it's a good self-contained story. This film tries to do world building. It tries to expand characters in the lore and the universe of the Equalizer franchise, but it doesn't do it. It tries, but it's like, okay, you're just stuck with this one guy going on a revenge spree, and everything else just feels very subplotty, sub-character-y. It doesn't feel impactful or meaningful. Denzel Washington does a great job in all the action sequences. A lot of it feels, unfortunately, very recycled from the first film, so it's like if you enjoyed the action sequences from the first film, they do a good job mirroring that in this film, but they don't do anything all that much in the terms of new ideas and new concepts. There are some, but it's very minimal. There's also a lot of cheesy moments in this film, and it's like, why did you take a very dark and serious tone like film of The Equalizer and turn it into almost a comedy, almost a parody of itself? It just doesn't feel like anything's really all that deep and interesting when it comes to this film, unfortunately. I will say I'm happy that the film deals with a lot more moral-like concepts. The first film definitely dealt with a lot of them. Protecting women's rights and their values, and, not stealing from people, and, self-worth. This film has some of that, but it also dives into a lot of other moral concepts of virtue, doing the right thing no matter what, and generally just being a good person, being a good citizen, and taking care of society, whether that's being an assassin or just, cleaning up graffiti from a wall, for example. This film is just another excuse for Denzel Washington to just basically murder people. That's what it felt like. It felt like, I just need to go kill some people, and I'm going to do it for 2 hours and get paid. That's what this movie felt like, unfortunately. It's a decent popcorn flick, but I will say this is not as memorable, and it definitely is not as good as the first film. I hope that the Equalizer 3 that comes out soon is going to be something that's not only a good conclusion to the character, to the plot, to the world, but it's going to be a good movie. I want it to be a good movie. I want it to have good characters that grow and good action. The first two really haven't done that. They've been action flicks. That's why I still like the Taken trilogy. While it has good action, it definitely still has good characters, and they're fleshed out. This movie doesn't do that. This movie somehow dropped the bar compared to the first film. I hope the third film is at least on par with the first, if not better. I gave the first movie an 8 out of 10. I have to give The Equalizer 2 from 2018 a 6 out of 10. I'm hoping that the third one, I can give it at least an 8 or a 9. I want to give it a 10, but I know that's probably not going to be realistic. But if it can get to an 8 or a 9, I'll be happy enough. And, it'll be like, it's a decent enough trilogy. Sequel still sucks, but, we have to probably watch the sequel at least once to understand the third film. So we'll see when the third movie does drop. But, yeah. So let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys agree or disagree? And, like I said, The Equalizer 2 is going to get a 6 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Bye, guys.